evening. Welcome to the Italian Kitchen. My name is Nick and I am your host. Today we're going to be cooking gravy, also known as marinara sauce. The term gravy is a derivative of sauce used in northern Italy. Gravy is used in southern Italy. My family originated from the southernmost hemisphere of Italy, Calabria and Sicily. To start off, we're going to be handling vegetables, so we should definitely wash our hands before doing anything. After that, you're going to gather your ingredients. Ingredients are as follows. We have tomato paste, we have tomato puree, we have fresh basil, we have fresh parsley, fresh basil, we have freshly sliced tomato, and a little bit of seasoning with oregano. To start, you're going to want to slice up tomatoes in squares or at least small chunks. Not too large, but not too small. Once that's done, you're going to want to open each of the cans. I usually use between 2 and 3 cans each of the tomato paste and puree. You can, however, use fresh tomatoes entirely. You don't have to use cans today for demonstration purposes. We're just going to use tomato paste and puree. So we're going to get the tomato puree. I'm going to put it all in the pocket. I'm going to make sure to get all of it. Use as much as you can. Because this is where the consistency of the gravy itself comes from. Paste is a little difficult to get out. You'll want to use a spoon or a spatula, whichever is easier. Or you can use both. Like so. I think this is where we're going to use the spatula. Once that's done, we're going to want to add tomatoes. Now, I've already prepared some tomatoes. I've already chopped some, but we definitely need more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, like I said, in small chunks. You'll need about 1 to 2 tomatoes. Not too big, not too small, but relatively all the same size. Add that. And stir that in. Make sure to stir it all together so it mixes evenly. Next, we're going to add the spices, which include, as mentioned, oregano, fresh basil, and fresh parsley. So you don't want to use the stems on the fresh basil. You're going to want to take those off and then add a couple of leaves off each plant. And typically, you can use about a handful of fresh basil. A little more, a little less, won't make much of a difference. small plate's worth. For the parsley, the same thing. We're going to want to take the stems off. And you could, with the parsley, you could even break them apart, like so, into very small pieces, and then sprinkle them around the pot. And as I said, careful not to add the stems. After that, you're going to want to stir it all together. Okay. Make sure to mix all of those ingredients together, as mentioned, so that the consistency is thick enough. For this demonstration, we're not going to be using meat, but meat traditionally can be used in the form of chicken, pork, or what we use in our family, sweet Italian sausage. If you do use meat, you're going to want to make sure that when you do go to put it on the flame, that it is over the course of 6 to 7 hours. You're going to want to make sure that it's cooked very thoroughly. Today we're not going to be using meat, but you could also even add pepper if you wanted to give it a little kick. When putting on the flame, you're going to want to put it on low so it simmers, and as mentioned, desired can be 6 to 7 hours, sometimes upwards of 8 hours over the course of a good afternoon. And when done, traditionally in our family, we prefer a favorite pasta, ravioli. You can use any kind of pasta you want. But that is how to make marinara sauce, or as we call it, gravy. I think that's about it. Thank you for watching.